Today, one gamer manages to make himself, Capcom, and all fighting gamers look bad at once. Kind of impressive, really. This is CheckPoint. Welcome to CheckPoint, where, thanks to our investment in social enhancer augmentations, you should find this episode 30% more enjoyable.
Or we get our money back!
Bethesda is hiring developers for, quote, future generation consoles, and are looking for people with PS3, 360, and DirectX 11 experience. Meaning they could have just asked for people with those qualifications, so mentioning future consoles at all is an obvious attempt to weed out time-traveling programmers. Don't fall for it!
Mojang has acquired popular Minecraft mod maker Bukkit, hiring the 4-man team to work on Minecraft APIs. Welcome to the big time, Mojang! I think we can safely say that once you start acquiring other companies, you are no longer classified as an indie developer. With any luck, if you continue on this trajectory, you'll be a bloated husk of a company, churning out mediocre sequels and resented by your fanbase in no time.
UK games retailer Game is in a bad way. Their bottom line is suffering, so they've taken the startling tactic of not selling blockbuster games, starting with Mass Effect 3 and ending with Mario Party 9, a bunch of other EA titles, some Ubisoft games. I guess it doesn't actually end. It sounds like Game wanted to buy Mass Effect for less than cost and owe the remainder to EA, who declined this flagrant disregard of, how business works. EA, for their part, is claiming the decision to not sell Mass Effect 3 to Game was their choice, while Game maintains they're the ones taking a stand. So, I guess everybody wins. But you know who wins the most? Amazon UK.
The next Pokemon games have been announced. Yay, I guess! What fancy new colors can we expect now? Pokemon Fuchsia and Taupe? Pokemon Royal Sunrise and Caribbean Breeze? Nope! It's Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2. Everyone remember this moment. March 5th, 2012, the day we ran out of colors.
Last week, the internet stoked itself into a wholly justified froth over the antics of an idiot by the name of Aris Bakhtanians. As a result, Kathleen is going on point. Wait, that's... what?
Thanks, Graham. For those of you who missed it, Aris let a ridiculous stream of sexist comments spew from his mouth while being broadcast live on Capcom's promotional web show for Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Aris's remarks were directed at a female member of his team, making her so uncomfortable she threw all her matches to escape the contest. That was pretty vile. However, what was far worse was Aris's defense of his actions, in which he said, quote, "Sexual harassment is part of a culture, and if you remove that from the fighting game community, it's not the fighting game community, it's StarCraft. You can't go to the NBA and say, hey, I like basketball, but I don't want them to play with a basketball. I want them to play with a football." I think I speak for all of us when I say, what the shitting fuck were you thinking, Aris? But seriously, nobody is coming up to you and calling you a fat fuck for no reason, so why should women or minorities be expected to laugh off your jokes when you decide to tear into them? Is it okay to have an openly hostile culture as long as it's not directed at you? I'm probably biased, but I'm getting really sick of casual misogyny being a joke. But as much as it pains me to admit it, there will always be people like Aris. Morons who need to insult someone to make themselves feel better. That's why I'm proposing we solve this problem with science. What we need to create is literally a sentient doormat, a semi-intelligent, non-human creature that we can bring out, insult, and then humanely munch into cat food. The internet loves cats. It'll be fine. That way everyone wins. Except the doormats. But if sci-fi has taught us anything, we can deal with those problems later.
Thank you, Kathleen. I'm with you on a lot of that, but I kind of feel like creating a race of semi-sentient creatures just to be belittled and destroyed creates more ethical problems than it solves.
Nonsense! Blade Runner was a picture of a perfect and utopian future, and I refuse to believe anything could possibly go wrong.
Okay.
Coming up, Sniper Elite V2 has a pre-order bonus where you can kill Hitler. This seems like something every game should include, like Pokemon. How awesome would that be?